Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be challenging ourselves and trying to make an apartment under 8k. Now, this isn't something I've ever attempted before, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be very bare inside, but we shall see. So of course I'm added in different cheats so that I've got debug activated, because let's be real, I'm going to have to use debug just to make this look somewhat decent. I wasn't really sure what to do with this open space. I thought I might just leave as it is. I wanted this house to be a 2-bedroom house with, well, 1 bathroom clearly, but preferably 2 bathrooms, but you know, it's fine, we've got 1. I mean, I could have added 2, but I don't think we'd have enough money, so I'm just adding in the basics and then see how far we get with it. I wanted this home to be for a couple with a daughter or son, or a single parent with 1 child. Spend a long time picking wallpapers and flooring because I'm so used to using the eco lifestyle flooring, but I wanted to try something different and a potential cheaper alternative, so we went with this one, which surprisingly was the same price as the other one that I used originally, so that was handy. So we're using this tiling for the kitchen. I did try and find one that matched the rest of the room, but wasn't really feeling the green. I guess it would have tied it in with the tiles, but we went with this simple base game wallpaper in the end. I didn't fill the entire room with it because I thought we'll break up the space a little bit with this half wall and the columns. These columns are very frustrating when you try and take screenshots. If you zoom in too much, they disappear, so it takes me ages to get it right. As you can see, I'm spending a very long time picking up the counters. I just wanted to use these ones. They might have been a bit more expensive, but the city living ones that look really run down, I really don't like using them. I'll avoid it at all costs if possible. Continuing on with the kitchen, I couldn't add too much to it, which was very frustrating because I love making kitchens. It's one of my favourite elements of a house, but obviously we couldn't add much at all because, as you can see, our budget is going down and down. I knew I had to fill the other rooms as well, and I was like, I spent most of it on the kitchen so far, so let's try and fill up this bedroom and make it look somewhat cute. So I started adding in the basics because I thought, well, at least I'll have something there if all else fails. I find it very frustrating with these tiny little bathrooms. You have to put the toilet so close to the other wall just so that they can get through that gap, but I think it worked out right in the end. I have yet to play test this, so by the time it's released I will have. So I added in these eco lifestyle chairs, which I believe are from Debug. I've never used them before actually, but they worked well here, and they weren't too expensive, which is ideal of course. I began adding in the items for the lounge, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted, and again, a lot of space empty, which I guess is to be expected when I've only got 8,000 simoleons, but I did my best. And it was certainly nice having a challenge, because I don't usually have a budget whatsoever, and as you can tell I'm not used to it, so it is very bare, and I'm sure other creators do a much better job, but I'm glad I challenged myself with something new, so I do hope you enjoy my struggles in this. So next up, I started adding in Some details to the kids' room. I thought it was best to have the dresser in here just to fill in the space a bit, to make it a bit more cosy for the child sim. Had to add a Blarfy in, and can't go without one of them. I wasn't sure what wall decor to use, but I thought these little pictures of the lights worked well, because you could kind of have any age sim stay there, or live there even. The parents' room, I wasn't really sure what to do because we had a very, very, very small budget, but I mean, it's functional. It's kind of my priority at the moment, just to make sure they can use it. And yeah, I forgot to add a mirror in, so we added one to the bathroom as cheap as possible. I wanted to add some decor to the bathroom because I love the bathroom clutter kit. And currently we're down to 71 simoleons. Oh, now to 16. The pain. Wasn't really sure what else I could possibly add at this point, so we ended up using a lot of debug, which we'll see in the screenshots, but I didn't film that part because it would take me probably hours, but I'll show you some of it now. So next up, as I was saying, I added in some debug items which were free. Some of them, surprisingly, you did have to pay for, which I never knew that was a thing, but yeah. So I added in some little decorative pieces to this room. It is so sad, this room is. I found a bucket and spade, just thought might add some more realism to it, but it's just, I feel so sorry for them. This has got a bit of personality, I guess, though, so it could be worse. I spent a very long time in debug. I cut out most of it, but I thought I'd add in some of it. The horror, honestly. I mean, debug's great, don't get me wrong, but it takes so long just to try and find anything that you'd like. I did find these little dolls from my wedding stories, which I thought I'd add in her room, or his room, depending on. I mean, it could look worse. Oh, and I love this little ice cream stall thing. I always use it like a playhouse. I thought it was really cute. I mean, I know technically she'd have to crawl in there and it's like really little, but look how cute it is. You can't not have that in there. I mean, I love it. So yeah, I added some pizza and some drinks to make it a bit more lived in. And like she was playing in there and had her tea there. Added some more clutter to her bedroom, or his bedroom. I didn't really have a particular sim in mind, so I keep saying she, but it could be he. Yeah, so make sure I had the alarms, and then realised, oh wait, I don't have enough money, so the TV had to go. But at least it's safe, and especially if you've got kid sims living here, they're not going to set on fire, which is great. So I'll let you watch the screenshots now, and thanks for watching. I really enjoyed this challenge, and I'm going to do more in the future, and hopefully have a bigger budget so I'm not struggling as much, but it was definitely fun to do, and I hope you enjoyed. So I shall see you next time, and thank you for watching. Bye guys!